if you do not know who I am Jacob. I am 17 years old. I go to my high school every single day to go to school. I have friends, and yes, I do have a YouTube channel, as you are watching right now. Thank you for watching. And in my reviews, I see every movie for you guys, and because I love movies and I love talking about it, I don't care about I don't have a lot of subscribers. I do it for the funness and greatness of just having fun. And so, one of my biggest things that everyone kept asking me when the original 50 Shades of Grey came out, they're like, how'd you see it? Who'd you see it with? Well, if you've seen my original review, then you know I did see it with my mom. Here's round 2. 50 Shades Darker. The sequel we all wanted to see. I mean, every person in the world was like, who wants Star Wars The Last Jedi? Let's get some 50 Shades Darker up in here. So yeah, guys, it is that time. Let's talk about 50 Shades Darker, a movie that it is a big movie coming out this weekend. This is a big weekend for movies. So let's talk about it, guys. Let's get this through it, and we all know what this rating's gonna be. This movie sucks. This movie, oh my gosh, was awful. Okay, so basically 50 Shades Darker is about Anastasia Steele. That is her name. Yes, I'm still on that. That is her name. And it's played by Dakota Johnson. And so she broke up with him in the first movie. Spoiler alert, who cares? And now she's living her life, and you know what? She misses him. And so she wants him back. He comes back into her life, and they just have sex, and they're back together. And then there's a new boss who's like, you're mine, Anastasia Steele. You don't deserve Christian Grey. You are mine. And that's it. It's like, that is literally the story. She gets back with them, and she's like, no more spanking. I don't need more spanking. I'm a woman now. I make my decisions, even though the whole movie, she is being bossed around by Christian Grey, who is a douche in this movie. I mean, I'm not kidding. He is a real dick in this movie. I hate to say it, he's a dick in this movie. And the whole time, he's just telling her what to do, how to do it. Do it this way. You can't go do this. You're with me, not them. Hey, put this up your and let's go up to this party. That is the dumbest scene in this whole movie. She goes to a party and she has like these things up in her, yeah, and so basically the whole time she sits down, she's very into like exotic and sexual and everything, and it's like supposed to be sexual. I was sitting there like, this is just awkward and boring. Oh, hi Mom. Yeah, let's watch this movie. Yeah, I saw this with my mom. Shut up. It's okay. It's only a movie. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, this movie just, the main problem, they don't have chemistry. I said it in my very first review of 50 Shades of Grey, they didn't have chemistry. In this movie, it's even worse. It literally feels like they're reading scripts off each other and saying it to their faces. Like, I love you, Christian Grey. I love you too. Let's have sex. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, time to go to work now. Oh, hi, boss. You can't have Christian Grey. You're having sex with him. Like, the dialogue, oh, man. The dialogue in this movie is so cringeworthy, and it's so bad that you literally want to roll your eyes and then fall down the steps in the movie theater and break your neck because you just saw that and you paid money to see that. The dialogue is absolutely horrendous. The acting is so pale and boring. At least in the first one, Dakota Johnson had some quippy, funny lines, and she had a great kind of character. In this one, she's literally being controlled around, even though her character is literally in the very beginning saying, these are new rules, no more exotic slapping, all that stuff in the first one, was have a relationship, and then the whole movie, he's literally controlling her, telling her what to do, where to go. I mean, he is literally a douche in this movie, and I can't like him at all. In this whole movie too, they tried to pull off this like old ladies trying to come back, his old girls, whatever, come back. Yeah, that subplot was retarded. I'm not supposed to use that word. I'm not supposed to use that word, I think. But it was the dumbest subplot ever. Like, it literally led to nowhere. Especially the helicopter crash. I won't spoil who's in the helicopter or anything like that. I'm just gonna say there is a helicopter crash. First off, the CGI was terrible, but it had nothing to do with the movie. It didn't affect the story at all. It literally was the worst scene in the movie. Like, it had nothing to do with the rest of the movie. And of course, I bet all you guys out there want to talk about the sex scenes. Listen, you can just go on Google and look up porn, and then there you go. You got it. Because this movie is so R-rated and it's so released and so famous that they don't go for it. They don't have tense, sexy thriller stuff. It is literally just like two really pretty girl, a pretty guy and a pretty girl making out in the shower. Yeah, there's nudity, whatever, but I don't care enough. I'm like, alright, get me excited. Not in that way. Not that weird way. But yeah, it wasn't sexy at all. So literally, this movie was pale, it was boring, it was dumb, and it's just like the first one. I don't like it. And that's why I'm going to give it a big fat Badoom! F. F, because F, 50 Shades of Grey, F, 50 Shades Darker, and I cannot wait for the third one. Hopefully it'll split in 2 parts. Oh my god, if they split in 2 parts, I might have to shoot myself. I might just have to do it. So anyway guys, I think that's good for the night. I think it was a pretty weird night for me and my mom, so that's okay. So guys, if you guys enjoy this review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye guys!